Hi, I'm Krista Joy, and this is A Cup of Tea with Krista Joy. Here on this channel, we talk about all things surgery and breast cancer and health and wellness and urban farming and recipes, and we share stories, and I share my stories, and I'm so glad to be here with you today. Today, I'm drinking from a lovely mug. It was a gift to me from a event that I went to at church. It was a women's event, and it says inside, think on these things, Philippians 4:8. And today, I am drinking something that felt very fallish today. It is the beginning of October, and I am using Tea Source's Toasted Maple Green. It is so divine, just a little hint of maple, and there's toasted nuts in it, and it is absolutely fantastic for a fall day. I am here today representing Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is the shirt I decided to wear. I got it as a gift from one of my husband's coworkers when I was going through treatment. I love this shirt, but there's not a lot of places where I feel comfortable wearing it. But it's true. They're not real. That brings me to today's topic. This month I'm going to be covering all things that relate to me and my experience with breast cancer. And with the first week of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I want to tell you, I hate it. It should not be Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now wait, there's a reason. There's a reason why I hate it. I'm okay with having a breast cancer month, but I think it is time that we stop having Breast Cancer Awareness Month because, gosh, we are aware of it now. Here's some things I found out in my research. In my own experience, I know a lot of people who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. The same year I was diagnosed, there were two others at my school that were diagnosed. I have family members. I have really good friends who were diagnosed a long time ago and friends that were diagnosed recently. And I'm sorry, we're aware. It's here. It's in our lives. In my research, I found out that 260,000 people just in the United States are diagnosed every single year. Of all of the cancers, 12.5% of cancers worldwide are breast cancer. Out of all the cancers, it is one of the most common ones. Here in the United States, 1 in 8 women are going to be diagnosed sometime in their lifetime. And we are aware. And it is time to stop being aware. There's a couple things I want to talk about being aware and why we should stop being aware and start doing it. There are a lot of fantastic programs and nonprofits and groups that are working towards how to treat, diagnose, and prevent breast cancer. And a lot of them are doing great works. If you have not heard of Mediviver, it is one of my favorites, and the reason why it's one of my favorites is that it is one of the only ones that specifically target stage 4. And since Mediviver is one of the only ones that tries to work specifically with stage 4 patients and people who get into stage 4 and how to treat it and how to make their life better, they're key in trying to beat breast cancer. There's a lot of groups that do a lot of work, but they are not targeting stage 4. Now, there is a lot to be done, and there is a lot happening in breast cancer and in the treatment options. There's so much that's happened in the last 15 years, and they're still learning. But if we want to target those people who are stage 4, Mediviver is the best one. So, there's a lot of things that happen in October that I don't agree with. And I'm sorry if you have found yourself falling for it. There's a phrase, it's called pinkwashing. It was really popular right around when I was diagnosed about 7-8 years ago. It's a horrible thing that companies do. They think, ooh, this is something to attach myself to make things pink, to do things for breast cancer awareness. However, they're making things pink or putting the pink ribbon on it just for show. If you choose to purchase things during this month of October that are pink, you need to make sure you do your research, that they are a reputable company that is actually donating a significant amount of what you buy towards breast cancer research. There have been companies out there that have put pink on things and they have done minimal to no contribution specifically to breast cancer. There are some who donate to American Cancer Society, and that is fine, but it is not the best because American Cancer Society has hundreds of other cancers that they are working towards, and if the company gives money to the American Cancer Society, they're not giving the pink ribbon money to breast cancer research. They are giving it to American Cancer Society. There is nothing wrong with American Cancer Society, but if a company chooses to put pink on it, it should go specifically for breast cancer. Number two, there are some companies that do it for the gimmick, and that is so wrong. You're probably going to start seeing this month lots of things on Facebook that are pink and pink ribbon this and this is, right? I'm doing races. There are some that are, hey, race for the pink and all this stuff. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to dig before I do anything with them. I want to make sure they're putting their money where their mouth is. They're putting it towards breast cancer research. They are not just doing it for the, hey, we're pink. There's a phrase, it's called think before you pink. And I really, really strongly suggest that you think before you pink because those companies are just earning money. That's all they're doing. They make a pink hammer. There you go. It's a pink hammer. It's not necessarily for breast cancer research. There are some that are really great, and I want you to be careful. Now, also with pinkwashing, there's a lot of research to say that breast cancer can be from stress, from what you eat, the lifestyle you have. I know that for me, I did genetic testing. I currently don't have any genetics that they know of that would have contributed to me having breast cancer at 37. I truly believe that stress and being overweight and other factors were what helped my body get breast cancer. It was not genetics. And so there's a lot of places that put a pink ribbon on it, on their products, and they are not healthy products. And I do not understand. Well, I do understand, but I wish that companies that were not healthy options would put pink ribbons or do a special pink Honey Nut Cheerios. Nothing wrong with Honey Nut Cheerios, but it is not the healthiest option. They put the pink ribbon on things that are not healthy options, that are processed foods. There is a time and place for processed foods, but it is not to put a pink ribbon on it. Please, if you want to be aware this month, talk about all the people who are stage 4 who are not getting the research that they need. Make sure that you are doing your research before you buy something that's pink. Make sure that it's a healthy option if you're choosing pink. Let's give them our money that are being reputable and doing their best and telling us where their money comes from. I know here locally, last night there was an event that I have been to in the past. It is a woman who lost her mother to breast cancer. And now she raises money at this big, huge women's event, and it is absolutely fantastic. She has women who are vendors who then donate part of their money and part of the fee to get into her fundraising for breast cancer research. Find an event in your neighborhood that is happening this month that you can donate to people who have really been there and who are not doing it for a marketing reason, but doing it to help all of those who are in the trenches and who have been in the trenches and who will get into the trenches. Look for more things this month about breast cancer and my experience. Can't wait to hear back from you and your experience.